So it turns out that Jeremy Corbyn has actually started a new party for all the bros. And we're all invited. The Sexist Boys Club Party. But within this larger story is nestled a story of arrogance, of hubris, and of betrayal, ultimately. Because I, for one, am shocked that the latest far-left party made up of a bunch of varying ideologues, Muslims, gays, other kind of queer activists, transgenders, racial activists, that suddenly they can't actually keep it all together. I, for one, am shocked. And this is where we start the story. Only a brief 9 days ago, on the 10th of September, Zara Sultana, the star of our story here, posting saying that we're not here to beg for crumbs off the table. We're taking the effing lot. I would play the clip of her saying this to some enormous crowd. Is it Glastonbury or something? I don't know. Don't really care. But I don't want to have to subject you to the shrill, nagging tone of her voice.
I do actually think we should.
Well, bosses,
they made you read out beep boop.
That's true. But boss's orders, folks. Sorry.
Can you put your hands together and make some noise for Zara Sultana?
Does she sing that?
Student debt, rising bills, crippling public services, genocide in Gaza. And right now, fascism growling at the door. And we say, fuck no, we are going to fight back. For the first time in a long time, we are saying, we're not here to beg for crumbs off the table. We're taking the fucking lot.
Oh, God. This is your party.
Staggering oratory.
I'd say Churchillian.
Yeah.
He's taken lessons from the greats, clearly. Cicero couldn't have conducted such a great speech there.
Imagine you go to a festival and you're just hoping to see your favourite contemporary band and you have to, I was trying to think of, I couldn't think of any
you in
bands.
the audience.
And you have to sit through Zara Sultana. Isn't that incredible?
I'm going to steal everything you have. It's like, oh, great. Thanks,
Yeah,
Zara.
student debt.
Imagine waking up in the morning and being Zara Sultana.
No thanks.
Couldn't do it. But that was only 9 days ago. Your party, of course, was
take the lot.
launched last year. They're going to take the lot so they can redistribute it to various Islamist... last month.
Oh, last month.
Last month. They're going to redistribute all of your money to various Islamist and foreign causes, I expect.
What I love about the launch of your party is just how comical it was. Like, Zara Sultana's like, I'm going to start a party with Jeremy Corbyn. And Jeremy Corbyn's like, we're not announcing it yet. What are you doing? We haven't got a
The
name.
very first thing was her screwing up.
Yeah, and Jeremy Corbyn, like, was an ixnay on the new party, eh? And then it's like, okay, we've got the new party, what's called Your Party. And then, so the media's like, oh, well, they've launched Your Party. And then she's there like, that's not what it's called. And Politics Joe, who are the ones who announced it, like, well, what is it called then? And she just didn't reply.
And they don't have a name for it yet. So it's not actually called Your Party, but all of the branding
It's Your Party.
on the website is called Your Party. So who knows what's going on? I, for one, am shocked at the lack of organisation being demonstrated here. I expected a better calibre of communist.
They make Reform UK look like the Red Arrows into slick cohesion. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Farage's Butlin performance at the conference suddenly looks really good, doesn't
It does look a lot better. But then, yesterday, I received in my work email, because for some reason, some bastard behind the scenes took all of our work emails and signed us up to Your Party. So thanks for that, Samson, I assume. And I got this email saying,
so did I.
Dear Harry, today is the day. Our membership portal is now open. And then some rubbish spiel.
Yep.
Who cares? We're genuinely democratic and member-led. Anyway, click this link down here and you can sign up and you can pay £5 per month or £55 for an annual fee so that you can be part of our registered party members or something. And then...
So it's called Your Party then?
Yes.
I mean, they keep putting in capital letters. If it's not, they shouldn't really do that.
Right.
If they're saying it's just your party, but not actually your party, it's like, why are they both
It's not
capitalised?
your party, it's my party.
Right. We just say it at the top and the bottom twice.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I suppose they did settle on a name and it just happened to be the one that they said wasn't the name. Again, stunning.
Incredible.
There's no way Corbyn's never going to allow that name because he doesn't like the name. That's her name that she's launched with.
Well, I mean, is he leader anymore, though?
Great question. Let's find out.
We'll get into that, yeah.
We'll find out. And then and then you see that she also posted about this, saying, "We said this was your party, and we were doubling down on the name over and over and over again. And we meant it. We've launched our membership. Join us," with the same link that you can get to.
So can I just note that that looks like a phishing link to me?
I don't know what you mean.
Well, it's not yourparty.uk. It's yourparty-membership.uk. And I have been fooled far too many times not to be aware of this at this point.
Listen. She's not an Indian man. She's a Pakistani woman.
That's true.
There's no chance she could be scamming any of us.
But it's not membership.yourparty.uk.
No.
Your party brackets Zara's bank account.
It's a different URL. It's a
allegedly,
different website.
Kidding, Zara.
I can't help but notice that's a bit
Totally straight
weird.
up.
And then, not even 12 hours later, I suddenly receive this desperate email. "Dear Harry, this morning an unauthorized email was sent to all Your Party UK supporters with details of a supposed membership. This email," bold text now, "should be ignored by all supporters. If any direct debits have been set up, they should be immediately cancelled. The agreed process was announced as part of our independent alliance group of MPs. Jeremy Corbyn, Zara Sultana, and a bunch of other names. Please, wait for more information, blah, blah. In solidarity, Jeremy Corbyn and a bunch of names, but not Zara Sultana."
Interesting.
Bunch of names with one common factor.
Yep.
The People's Front of Judea is splitting off from the Judean People's Front
Yeah.
before our very eyes.
And notice he never uses your party except in the URL where he has to. He says the new party.
Good point.
Because Corbyn doesn't
Yeah,
believe
actually.
it's your
Good
party.
point, yeah.
Yeah, they've got legal advice being taken. Corbyn himself posted it on his Twitter account, again, with the same snub in the signatures on there. So, what's going on? Well, Zara decided to hit back.
You might just call it my party. Corbyn.
Yeah, we've hit 20,000 members. What's 20,000 times 55?
Well, I mean, it's not going to be 55 for everyone, but if every single one was like £5 a month, it'd be 100 grand.
Yeah, that'd be a lot of money.
And so she's
That'd
probably
be a lot of money.
probably got like 200 grand, something like that.
So I'm off to Barbados,
Yeah.
boys.
But like,
But right-wing bad faith actors are desperate
Jeremy
to claim
Corbyn.
this link is fake. Like Jeremy Corbyn and everybody else in the independent alliance of MPs except for me.
so she's just scammed 20,000 of Corbyn's followers.
Safe and secure.
Well, I mean,
Safe and secure,
it
boys.
securely goes to her bank account.
Yeah, it's safely paying for her next holiday, potentially, speculatively,
Satirically.
yes.
This-
That helps me out on TV sometimes.
But this is remarkable, though, isn't it? It's like, right, so she's decided to not only launch the party with a name that Jeremy Corbyn didn't like, but after a while she was just like, yeah, you know what, I'm just going to start fundraising for it against Corbyn's wishes, emailing the membership, forcing Corbyn to counter-sing and say, no, that's not the right one. And she's there, oh, right, so you're a far-right
They've
actor.
not even done anything yet. In terms of what the party, whatever it's called, has done, this is the first thing that has happened, is Zara Sultana immediately, satirically, begins to scam people or look like she's scamming people.
Do you know what? This is giving me a newfound sympathy for Keir Starmer. All is forgiven. Imagine trying to run a party with these people in it.
I'm not surprised he kicked him out. I'm not
Imagine.
surprised he's
How
just
would
like,
she have stuck to the discipline of collective responsibility in the Labour Party?
Jeremy Corbyn has now been hit with the allegation of being a right-wing, bad faith actor,
I always knew it.
which she doubled down on
Oh,
in her
really?
official statement, her response, saying that her sole motivation has been to safeguard the grassroots involvement that is essential to building this party. Unfortunately, I've been subjected to what can only be described as a sexist boys' club.
If Jeremy Corbyn, of all people on earth, is leading a sexist boys' club, then I'm in.
Corbyn was like, ping, that's the name. That's the name. I've been
This is
waiting.
an increasingly attractive prospect as a party.
My sexist party.
Suddenly AA is like he's the only true outsider. It's like, well, that's kind of true, actually.
Because think about the left, because their moral superiority just comes from some views they read in a book once. They don't have to behave well ever, so they can just be. They can be sexist. They can do whatever they like. They're often like they're always sexist. They're like weird Me Too stuff. You know what I mean?
That's how we joined the left.
Yeah, so what we've found out is that Jeremy Corbyn is both going to decouple us from the shackles of international finance and get them back in the kitchen.
Get them back in the kitchen. Leave the EU. Stay out of the EU. Yeah, he's anti-EU. He's anti-women.
Yeah.
There's a lot to like about this guy.
Well, he's against international public ownership of our utilities. He wants to bring
He's anti-war.
He wants to stop
me to have to pay back my uni loans.
He was against COVID passports.
He doesn't want the Euros to own all of the stuff in our country.
He likes trams.
Yeah.
Pro-tram.
Rory's
pro-tram, anti-women. It's his pro-tram, anti-women agenda.
We're memeing ourselves into actually supporting.
He's a lot more base than we gave him credit for.
Charismatic.
I suppose so. She also makes a claim that one of the other female members, Carrie Murphy, I'm starting to sound like Stelios' Arnold impression. Murphy, there's saying, I do not believe members will accept her and her associates having sole financial control over members' money.
Right.
Shockingly, all of the Muslim men in the party aren't going to be happy with the women holding on to the money for them.
So I looked into MOU Operations Ltd.
Yes, so did I.
That the money is going to. Basically, long-time left-wing activists.
Well, yeah, there's a particularly interesting one who's part of that. Again, people picked up on this. This is a great name, amazing branding. We need to make this a thing.
I would join that party.
Put it on a mug.
Yeah, Rupert Lowe jumped in on this because the first thing that you have done is tried to potentially scam members and then accuse the party of being sexist. So Rupert's like, it's going to be super awkward on the reject bench in Parliament now, so cheers, Zara.
It's such a banger tweet.
Yeah.
Well, that was pretty nice of him, because he's like, we'll be in it together. Nice.
It's such a banger tweet, because he's been sat next to them for the last year or so, and now they're not even going to get on. And so it's like the reject independent MPs bench, and it's going to be just like...
Rupert and Zara could form their own thing.
Well, I think Rupert will get him with Corbyn, surely now.
Yeah,
you're right. Actually.
He's like the boys' club.
Yeah, exactly.
Sign me up.
They might slightly differ because Rupert's a big fan of Ayn Rand, and I'm no expert, but I'm not sure Corbyn's economics would quite fit with the rampant free
It's
market.
a big tent. It's a big tent.
Yeah, it's a big tent. As long as
It's a massive tent.
You can differ on the details. As long as we all hate women,
exactly.
You're in.
We don't like the EU, and we hate women. Right. And half of them are Muslims. They're going, yeah, obviously.
Oh god. And your
satirical content, not GB News.
The party, whatever they're called, put out a statement saying, actually, we do like this Carrie Murphy person. Zoltana's made a unilateral announcement. Blah blah. She's just consistently the party has basically come out to immediately throw her under the bus.
Good.
To say she is shit.
And she deserves it, because this is very clearly some sort of internal power struggle inside the party about how things are going to operate. And she's obviously been really inappropriate and impatient with all of this.
Preempted the launch, clearly, and then she basically did it again.
And then she's scamming everyone to get through the mailing list.
They've reported themselves to the Information Commissioner's office. That's the first thing that you want to do as a party.
Yeah.
That's a great start to all of this. And there's some more information through here in this article saying that a source close to your party told Sky News that a row between the co-leaders had been brewing for some time. No shit. The new organisation got off to a rocky start when it was announced by Ms. Sultana in early July, which blindsided Corbyn. And also the pair confirmed the party... blah. It appears that Mr. Corbyn, though, because there's even more stuff going on behind the scenes, so this is just one disaster after another, potentially. Mr. Corbyn was removed as a person of significant control of your party on Monday.
I saw that on Company's House.
Yep.
He was taken off literally a couple of days from being the owner of the party, in the same way that Richard Tice got yeeted out of bloody Reforms control. There seems to have been some sort of coup.
He's still a director, right? But he's not.
I mean, apparently, he's remaining a director of the company. Perhaps this is something to do with democratising the party, so it's not just Corbyn's brainchild. But if these are the people that you're working with, Jeremy, maybe you should keep stricter control. This is what the Soviets found out when they took over the Russian economy. They're like, oh God, people being in charge of things actually is useful. We need that.
And you know what's interesting as well? That Corbyn, for all of his faults, is a veteran politician. Right, he actually knows how this game is played, whether you like him or not, and it's not just that he won on being a Labour Party member; he won as an independent as well, right? So he does know the game, and Zara Sultana is basically screwing this up repeatedly for him.
It's a classic kind of father. I would normally say father and son in the kind of Cat Stevens mold. It's a kind of she's impatient.
Yeah.
He's like, no, just be patient. Want it all to be his way though. She's like, no, we want to launch this now. We're taking everything, whatever she said. And he's like, no, wait, just take your time. She must be so frustrated, but he actually knows what he's doing.
But he's correct. Yeah,
he's correct,
That
and he's going to win as well.
That crowd didn't know when she said "take the effing lot." She meant their bank details.
The email
mailing
It
list.
was like,
They
scan
literally
this
stripped
QR
from
code right now.
I like how open she is about it, though.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just going to steal all your money.
I
Here's a
just like-
phishing link.
I just like that she like impulsively jumped ship from Labour straight over to this. So clearly, if the party has any sense, they're going to kick her out now.
Yes.
So what now? Does she go crawling back to Labour? Is she an independent? I suppose
Yes.
she might just have to be an independent because she's burning bridges everywhere she goes.
Would you want to work with her?
Imagine you're two bonkers for the bonkers leftist sort of splinter group, and you're like, no, I'm even more bonkers. You know?
Allow me to show you my qualifications, and it's all in crayon.
I saw a bunch of lefty commentators being like, "Oh yeah, Corbyn's on the right of your party," and I'm like, Jesus.
That's
True.
Yeah,
Yeah,
if
that's
he's
He is the Keir Starmer of your party.
yeah, if even
He's like, let's be
on the right.
sensible.
Yeah.
Let's not get carried away.
Let's not immediately start. Let's wait till we're in government to start stealing people's money.
She can maybe join with Burnham because Burnham wants to.
That's exactly it. I bet that's exactly the conversation they had.
Yeah, right. Let's do it officially in a top-down way, not with mailing lists, but with the power of the state. The power
We'll
of
steal
the
the money when we're in government, Zara. Calm down. She's like, no. Sorry.
No, it's all right. But there is something more insidious behind all of this, right? Because it's all fun and games, but like you said, you looked into the actual people who are in this holding company that seem to be some of the potential financial power behind this whole party, and one of them isn't just some random leftist activist. He actually has quite a bit of background to him, and that's this Mr. Andrew Joseph Feinstein, who is a South African who moved here and is one of the directors of the company. And it doesn't take far to go into his Wikipedia page, where you can see that he is an insane radical. Now, whatever you want to say about South Africa prior to Nelson Mandela and everything,
We can all agree it's going great now.
we can all agree it's going great now because he was elected in South Africa's first democratic elections following the abolition of apartheid as a member of the ANC, an explicitly anti-white party that ran South Africa into the ground and was led by terrorists, because that's what Nelson Mandela was. He was a terrorist. Did he leave the party because of anything to do with terrorism? No, it was because they didn't investigate allegations of huge bribes. He must have been so shocked. What? An African party? Corrupt? No, not on my watch. So he left, moved to London, and despite not having the qualifications for it, immediately became an investment banker for 5 years. Funny how he could just
How
switch.
did that happen?
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm done with Lotus Eaters. I'm going to just go become an investment banker. How would I make that happen?
Yeah, so I think it's...
You could do it, Carl. I believe
I
in
don't
you.
know I don't know what I would do to make it happen. I don't know who I'd speak to.
Chat to Gary
Who
Stevenson.
am I emailing? Like, who am I phoning up?
I guess he must have had contacts.
I guess so.
Probably through his totally not corrupt membership in the terrorist organisation, Democratic Political Party, the ANC. So I find it quite worrying that a guy like this is still skulking around British politics and trying to involve himself in it behind the scenes of some insane radical leftist party. But at the very least, I can be certain that they will probably not get anywhere near power because they can't even sort a mailing list out without trying to scam everybody.
Who are the men that pick for scraps amongst the ruins at the end of history? You should know, because you encounter them every day. Between the towering buildings of a fallen empire, we find the Fellaheen, the historyless men, who know nothing of the turning of the cosmic wheel and find themselves outside of civilization itself. Cut loose from the great chain of being, they represent the loam into which our dying culture will return. That is, unless we choose to take up the burden once again. This Fellaheen condition is the subject we explore in issue 4 of Islander magazine, on sale while stocks last and available worldwide at shop.lotuseaters.com.